Leo never expected that. After reincarnating into another world, his entire stat panel was all the lowest F rank, but only Leo himself knew that this was not a flaw, but a cheat ability he brought with him. Every time he gained a new subordinate, his own stats would also skyrocket. On the day he was born, the Emperor granted him the Water Clan as his territory. The next second, his water affinity instantly became double S. In everyone else ice, Leo was a once-in-a-century genius. Only Leo knew the truth behind his power was a hidden rule no one knew about. But he was still young and could not recruit too many subordinates anytime soon, so he had to play it safe and wait a few years before making his move. But his talent made certain people uneasy. The most worried was the Crown Prince. To stop Leo from threatening his position, on Leo's 6th birthday, he deliberately sent a cursed demon sword as a gift. Leo instinctively wanted to refuse, but faced with the Crown Prince order, he could not say no. Besides, in the palace, the Crown Prince would not kill him outright, but Leo did not expect that. When he lifted the demon sword, he was not corrupted by it. The Crown Prince smiled meaningfully and told Leo this was the Empire's strongest water attribute, Demon Spot. Everyone who had tried to wield it before had all died without exception. The reason he survived must be because of his water affinity. The Crown Prince admitted he was just testing his luck and clearly got the answer he wanted. Leo also sensed the danger. The fight for the throne needed no reason. Even staying low-key would not save him. Just as Leo was thinking how to get stronger, his personal mate suddenly asked to resign because her hometown was hit by a flood and her family farm was destroyed. Now she had no choice but to work in the red light district. Leo did not hesitate at all. He told her to bring her whole family over. After all, as his personal mate, if she ended up selling herself, it would also hurt his reputation. The flood also gave Leo an idea, so he ordered his steward to buy the flooded land. If he handled the recovery well, the area would become part of his territory and indirectly boost his power. The reason Leo noticed this loophole was because he had tried recruiting one mate before, but his stats barely changed, and recruiting one by one was way too slow. But to Leo's disappointment, even after buying the whole village, his stats did not improve at all. Clearly that path did not work. Just as Leo was figuring out his next move, the 4th prince came to find him and warned him to be careful with the Crown Prince sword. Though it was indeed a fine blade, it had a will of its own and only recognized true strength. To use it, he had to stay true to himself, or the sword would take control. Leo sincerely thanked the 4th prince for his kindness. Later, Leo went to inspect the flood zone he bought, but found that the relief grain was all mixed with sand and dirt. He instantly realized that the local officials had pocketed the aid and stolen all the relief supplies. Leo was just a 6-year-old kid, and he was in disguise, so the officials did not recognize him. Seeing Leo dare to speak up, the official was ready to execute him on the spot. That moment made Leo realize both the sword and the official bullied the weak and bowed to the strong. But the moment that thought crossed his mind, the demon sword in the distance suddenly went berserk.